That's another follower. Hey, there we go. All right. Howdy, howdy. We'll let a few more people roll in. Probably start in about a minute or two. But hey, how's it going? I'm doing pretty good. It's the end of the first. Oh shit, it's a raid. Hello, hello. Yeah. Welcome to Nuki Talesers. Yeah, no, it's the end of the first weekend in 2024. It's crazy to think about, huh? Today, if you haven't seen from the title already, we have a special treat close to my heart. So let's get into it. It's 2024. Yeah, no, I'm bonkers. First of all, how are the levels in terms of like my voice to the music right now? It's good. Some could be a little quieter, a little louder. There were Hobbit Denny's breakfasts. Hold on. This can't be real. The Hobbit. Oh, okay. So it's like from the movies. Got it. Whoa. Another raid. My goodness. I'm a bit quieter compared to the music. All right, I can bump myself up. How's that? I'll turn the music off completely. There we go. That's good. All right, cool. Might need to do some more balancing when we get into the game, but it's good that I'm a bit louder now. Yeah, so Hobbit Denny's breakfast. Oh, I didn't know about that. I wasn't too much of a fan of the movies, but we're gonna be playing today is this guy here, 2003. Oh, it's backwards. 2003's The Hobbit. I got this. This was like the first game I got with my own money. Maybe the raid worked. I'm not sure. But yeah, this was like first game I got with my own money, and it was through like a pre-owned kind of thing. So there's like a bunch of just grime and stuff on it, which is great. It's like where the sticker was. You can see that there. Which is a real shame because this is one of the few games that had like I don't know if you can read that. It says free collectible The Hobbit trading card inside, which I never got because I got it. Yeah, his hair is it's interesting. This game has a really crazy art style, which you'll notice like immediately. I actually wanted to show off the poster. I found this today, the poster for the Japanese version of the game, which is just ridiculous. Let's see if I can bring it up here. Yeah, there we go. Which is just, it's just bonkers. If we like compare the two, I know this is like flipped or whatever, but like if we compare the two here, it's like, there we go. Sierra published it. Yeah. So the way this worked was there in like the Peter Jackson here. I'll take this down. During like the production of the Peter Jackson original Lord of the Rings trilogy, the Tolkien estate decided it would be a good idea to give the license for the books also to I think it was just Sierra. On the back of the box here, it says that the Tolkien Enterprises used under license by Vivendi Universal Games. And so in 2002, there was a Fellowship of the Rings video game that was not based on the movies, it was based on the books. And that's probably why there was never a Fellowship of the Ring game based off of the movies. And that the Two Towers video game based off of the movies had like that little like early section with like 3 levels from the first movie. It was very strange. So we get the it's moving on to the next song here. So we have like the first book as a video game, not the second book or the third book, but the second movie and the third movie get a video game. And then a year after the first book video game, published by, I think that was still Sierra, they made this one, The Hobbit, which has a completely different art style to the first movie. But hey, it's a classic, you know what I'm saying? The people who made King's Quest could probably make a good Hobbit game. Yeah, I would agree. I think this was long after Sierra's development days, unfortunately. This is just published by Sierra. I think Inevitable Entertainment. Let's just get into it. So, stop the music here. Turn on The Hobbit. Let's see, gameplay. There we are. Should pop up here. Oh, and here's something. See it? There we go. All right. The SNES Lord of the Rings. I have. That was like a weird, like, kind of top-downy, obtuse adventure game. I mean, like most adventure games back then were pretty obtuse, but oh, it is. It's kind of glitching out here. I think it should fix itself once we get out of the opening credits, but yeah, Inevitable Entertainment. There you go. These are the actual developers. Yeah, okay, now the graphics have fixed. Just gonna turn it down a little bit.
This is the tale of Bilbo.
Should be still pretty good.
A hobbit with no idea of the adventures about to befall him, or
Oh yeah.
consequences.
Oh, he's a little creature.
It must know the way out.
Gollum's amazing in this.
The trees.
Is this not the most epic thing you've ever seen? Yeah, no, that's the thing, right? Is like a lot of people are fans of like the Peter Jackson movies, and like it's come to a point where a lot of people, why is my controller working? Oh, there we go. Come to a point where like no one can really visualize the characters as anything other than the Peter Jackson ones. So you see something like the, I don't know, 70s Hobbit animated movie, and it's like, who the fuck are all these characters? And it's so fun and novel. Anyway, we'll start a new game here. Oh yeah, this is stinky FMV.
A hobbit. Bilbo Baggins was a respected hobbit. He lived a comfortable life and never had any adventures. So Bilbo was rather surprised when Gandalf the wizard invited him on a great adventure. He politely declined, but not before accidentally inviting Gandalf to tea. The next day, Gandalf arrived with 13 hungry dwarves. They ate everything Bilbo had to offer then sang sad songs and listened to their king, Thorin Oakenshield.
The storybook is so charming. Oh, you're in for a treat then.
At dawn, we begin the quest of Lonely Mountain. We will win back our ancient kingdom under the mountain, reclaim our treasure, and revenge on the cursed dragons.
Yeah, I think you chose like the worst movie to start and end your Lord of the Rings adventure on.
Steal into Lonely Mountain. Here he is, Bilbo Baggins.
Oh.
It's just so charming. I don't know.
Respectable little fellow, but fierce as a dragon in a pinch.
So the Fellowship video game from a year prior, it looked nothing like this. It looked more like how you would imagine an early 2000s fantasy game to look like. And then they were like, The Hobbit, you know, it's a bit more lighthearted, a bit more kid friendly. Let's just make it like look more like a storybook. And like, it's so good.
Goblins, men, and elves. What's this? Well, Baggins, you've dreamt your way into this. You will have to dream your way out.
So that's what most of the cutscenes look like. It's not going to get any better from here. Let's see here. Ah, shoot. How do I fight? Oh, there we go. Okay. It's been a very long time since I've played this. I remember there's a way in this game to like keep all of the elves and humans from dying. They'll actually like die if you don't help them kill their enemies quickly enough, but you can like keep all of them alive if you're really quick. And I remember just doing this first level like 5 or 6 times until I actually managed to get all of them to stay alive. Oh. So you can see in the lower left corner, there's that bar there. That charges up like your special slam attack, which can actually destroy the shields of these big guys. Otherwise, you just do like a jumping normal attack, like that. There we go. Oh, the air combos. Yeah, not too much of a an actual like combat gameplay. You know, this first level really sets it up like a combat video game, but it really isn't. It's much more like a, I don't know, it's more like a 3D platformer, but it's not quite a 3D platformer. It's a very strange mix of a bunch of genres. Yeah, a lot of the Lord of the Rings games after this one were very focused on combat, you know? I can think of like Lord of the Rings Conquest, made by, I think that's Pandemic, the creators of Star Wars Battlefront. I might check that out sometime, because that's just, it's Pandemic, so it's just Star Wars Battlefront, but Lord of the Rings, which is way cool. Play like a shittier Kingdom Hearts. Yeah, no, it's not that deep of an RPG. It's a great time though. Like, there we go. So yeah, we defeated all the enemies, and you can see that like all the guys are just kind of just standing around. And I think it's like 4 of each race that you can save or something like that. I don't know. It doesn't really matter, but if you're quick enough, you can save all of them. It doesn't actually impact anything, but. And there we go. That's the end of that.
It was just a dream. Just a dream. But what an adventure.
Ah, so charming. Only Lord of the Ring game I have played is the Lego one. I mean, that's a pretty good one.
Within Bilbo. He wanted to visit distant lands, explore caves, and carry a sword instead of a walking stick.
He's got no hair on his feet? I'd have to check that out. I'm not too much of a foot looker, so I guess I didn't notice that, but But yeah, no, the Lego Lord of the Rings game, like it's definitely where a lot of the gameplay became kind of formulaic, but I think that was one of the first ones that they used like um movie voice lines, like just clips from the movie to voice the characters, which I think it
You've
worked pretty
slept
well.
half the morning, Mr. Baggins. That won't convince Thorin that you're a fierce burglar.
I'll show him if I have to walk to the east of East and fight the wild wereworms in the last desert.
For now, you'll just have to walk to the Green Dragon Inn. The dwarves are waiting.
But
No time for it, and no time to pack. Just fetch your walking stick. Who knows?
You Gandalf's hands look gross. It doesn't get better. Like this is about on par. Yeah, they look kind of gross, but hey, you know, he's got hair on his feet. Look at those hairy feet. Yeah, no, this game has courage points. Has some really interesting level designs. Being a level designer myself, I'm gonna nerd out about some of these, but I guess this is the second level now.
what's this? My pocket has sprouted a hole. Oh, my silver pennies must be scattered all over Hobbiton.
But this is a banger of a first level. Even though it's kind of technically the second level, the first level I would consider to be an actual full level.
I was thinking about Bull Roarer Toot. You know all about Bull Roarer Toot, don't you?
Of course. He's my great.
He was quite an adventurous.
The town actually called Hobbiton. Yes, we are in Hobbiton in the Shire.
The Goblin King's head clean off with a wooden club. It sailed through the air and went right down a rabbit hole. Well, that's where we got the game of golf.
So I've heard.
Ah, Bull Roarer Toot. I wish you young people knew more of your histories.
It's okay. Tolkien was very heavily inspired by the simple country folk of the I don't know, middle northern England when they did the Hobbits. So of course they're gonna name their town Hobbiton. Imagine going to Elfville. Imagine going to Humanburg. Very original. But yeah, anyway, this first level is surprisingly non-linear for what the rest of the game has on offer. It'll do this a lot where it'll go from like a more linear experience to a more non-linear experience in very interesting ways. Workillage. Yeah. All right, so you may have noticed already, but these characters have very fun mouth animations.
Good day, Gamma.
I seem to have lost my quilting needle somewhere in town. If you find it, could you please bring it to me?
Certainly, Gamma.
All right, so she needs her quilting needle. But essentially what they did is they just took like the vertices from their lower jaw and are just flapping it like a puppet.
I'm hungry. It's almost noon and I've only had 2 breakfasts. There's a lovely seed cake cooling in my windowsill. I think I'll head home for a morsel before lunch. Oh, I'm hungry.
Oh, he's just going through the text. Okay.
Bilbo Baggins, I saw
But yeah, they're
you
just
on
flapping
this
their
side
mouths
of
like
the
puppets.
railing.
I mean, it works. It's very PS1.
Another lad going off into the blue for mad adventures. You might as well be some use before you go. Fetch my butter churn, please.
Where is it?
It's in the shed round the corner. Just place the butter churn on the porch when you find it.
So essentially in this level, we're just gonna go around and do some quests. Or you need to see a doctor. What for? Well, I hope you do all right. I mean, doctors are serious business, you know? All right, so we gotta place this. Reading that lady's dialogue.
Thank you, Bilbo.
Oh, yeah.
Have some berry crumble tea cakes. I made 'em fresh this morning. Oh, and Bilbo?
Watch out for that wizard.
We
Oh,
have a
it's so
lot of
charming.
road on our journey.
Okay, so yeah, we're going around doing little quests for our little hobbit friends to get food to take on our journey.
I saw a dwarf wandering around town. Did you see him? He had a beard so long he tucked it into his belt. And he was dressed so outlandishly. He must have gotten lost on his way to Bree.
So yeah, like I said before, this was licensed out independently of the film license. So this is based off of the books and not anything that Peter Jackson was doing or has done. Um, so this is very much just the books, essentially. Is there an in-canon reason all the demi-humans have to eat like 6 meals a day? I think I'm not sure. I think they just don't eat much over the meals, or they need like a lot of food because of their frickin' metabolisms or something. I'm not sure. Okay, she has no quest for me. Here's the pushing tutorial. So I think I have, there we go. Got the walking stick, and then should be able to, yeah, there we go. Epic. Okay. So we need to get up here to get these experience points. They call them courage points, but essentially you can see that bar filling up in the left, top left corner. That's going to pretty much be our levels. And every time you get a level, you get another little health pip, which is directly below that bar. So it's pretty useful to get these experience points early on. Definitely. Yeah, no. Very, very popular. Like, it's very whimsical, very curly. I can't think off the top of my head of too many other pieces of media that have used this type of style. I think they took a lot of heavy inspiration from the 70s cartoon of The Hobbit.
Hey, what are you doing?
I love this guy
Hey,
because all he says is that.
hey, what are you doing?
Doing pole jumps all day. Yeah, no, it's fantastic. Look at this. All right, we got rocks. To use rocks, there we go. I have to throw the rocks at the apples to knock them out, and then I forget how to get out of this camera. There we go. Apple, please. Thank you. Apple acquired. Oh, no, I'm talking about the Bakshi movie, yeah. The one that probably shouldn't have any right to have been made, but it was anyway, and thank God. Yeah, no, that one. Honestly incredible. I watched it with some friends a few months ago, and it's just a treat. Like, if anyone has the chance to watch it, it's fantastic in all of the best and worst ways. I'm gonna turn down the audio just for me. Oh, let's see. How do I get to options? There we go. There we go. All right. Just a little bit more, and then I can bump up the audio here. Try that. Okay. Let me know if that mix works for y'all. Oh, I did just cancel that out. Okay. There we go. Okay. Why these MFs got rupees? They're not rupees. They're courage points. You're going on an adventure. All right. Let's come back here after we proc another quest. I know this game too well. I know that I have to come back here eventually. Oh, we missed some courage points up here though. Lamp oil, ropes, bombs. You know, that guy has like, what is it, 2 lines of dialogue? And someone edited him to recite the entirety of the Bible, which is just gold, honestly.
We'll go hide. You seek. Ready?
These could all be yours for a couple of courage points. I don't know if the courage points are like canonically there or not. I think they're just kind of the game thing. Okay. So we need to find these children who forced us into a game of hide and seek. And luckily I've played this game before, so I know where they are. One of them is back up here. Because now this door is open for some reason. I don't know why. I would be pole jumping everywhere, but if you're going uphill slightly, you have that weird like slide that you do that really slows you down.
How did you find me?
Yeah, ham fast. But if you're going downhill, then you can just kind of pole jump as much as you want. There we go, see? Ooh. Art style is like a mix of Disney and Jak and Daxter. I can see that, yeah. I don't know, I always attribute Jak and Daxter to like kind of fucked up, kind of dark, you know? Which I guess this can kind of be sometimes, but I'd almost consider it to be more Spyro than anything. Like, if Spyro was less inspired, I don't know. Earlier Naughty Dog games. Yeah, more like the Naughty Dog, Insomniac kind of stuff.
You found me! Next time, I'll find a better hiding place.
All right, I think that's all we need to do up this hill, so all that good. If Spyro had the slowest walking speed and a big stick, it's not a slow walking speed because you can use the big stick.
The bridge is out.
The bridge is out.
The other side.
I could fix it, but I'll need my hammer and nails. Fetch me hammer. I saw Carl playing with it up by the waterfall. There are some jars.
This game just brings a smile to my face. It's so good.
Bring back my hammer and nails, and I'll fix the bridge.
Oh my god. All right. So we need to get the hammer and nails. We'll save. I definitely think I want this to just be like something I complete on stream. We're probably, well, we're definitely not going to complete it tonight, but it's definitely something that I look forward to coming back to because this game is awesome. All right, so we're going up. Ooh, come on. Yeah, so this game is like kind of a 3D platformer, but it kind of is a little shit at that. So we might struggle there a little bit. Oh, yeah. See, when you're like hanging off the edge, if you press the jump button, you actually fall down, which is like not super intuitive. But it was 2003, so I'll let them slide. All right, so here's the nails. Yeah. All right. And we'll come back for that stuff up on the loft, because there's an easier way to get up there.
My children insist I tell them all about dragons. Where do they ever hear of such creatures? Respectable hobbits don't discuss such things.
There's just some NPCs around that just fill out the world. This first level is very similar to another level that's coming up like quite a bit later in the game. Shoot, I think there's some secret.
That's another follower.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, Starlacanth, for the follow. I think if I like jump on all of these lily pads correctly, there's like a little bonus amount of courage points you can get, but I can't remember. Maybe that's somewhere else. Oh, there we go. Yeah, okay, I did it correctly. See, I'm a bit of a gaming pro. Okay, I think those guys need to be collected somehow else. Yeah, okay, we'll come back to those. I'm not planning on 100%ing this game by any means, but this first level is just, it's so well done that you kind of want to, you know? I mean, a lot of the other levels have a lot of good stuff to go with them, but this one is just like, it's burned into my memory, just from playing it so many times and enjoying myself so many times, you know? Okay, so then we go here. I think the camera's inverted. Hold on, can we change that? Some of these older games don't let you. Oh, we can, okay. And then I think, yeah, vertical also needs to be inverted. Thank God for modern games fixing the camera problem. Okay, we got there. Cool. And then we can get these guys. Of course, now my brain is like expecting it to be inverted, so it's kind of compensating for that. So that's gonna be fun to unlearn. When you were younger, you would delete your Pikmin 2 saves to replay the opening over and over. Yeah, exactly. I feel like, I don't know, a lot of the fun I got from video games back in the day was just like starting them again. I don't know, just feeling that like starting a new adventure, even if it's something that I already experienced, you know? I don't know, there's something there psychologically. I probably had like, I don't know, 10, 15 Hobbit saves that were just like the first and second level. Oh, okay, we almost biffed that. Kids love repetition, probably. Yeah.
Do you have your father's hand?
Restarting Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep was so hype because of the opening. Oh yeah, definitely. I haven't played Birth by Sleep, but like those games just have like crazy cutscenes just in general. That's why Cocomelon makes fat cash. Yeah, 100%. All right, so we got the hammer, we got the nails. Now we can go back and, ooh, I took some damage there. Let's get these mushrooms, just so we can get our health back up to full. PSP for your birthday, just play Birth by Sleep. Yeah, I never had a PSP. I had a PS Vita, which had like no games on it. So I definitely got a bit of a raw end of the deal there, but yeah, I've been meaning to. I've finished Kingdom Hearts 1, which I hear is the worst one. And I started Kingdom Hearts 2, but never finished it for whatever reason. And I think I have like most of the games, so that could be something potentially explored in future streams. Not the worst one. Okay, I'll take your word for it.
That was fun.
I'm not sure how many kids we have left to discover. I think there's definitely at least one more because I remember where he is, but muscle memory is not serving to remind me of where the rest are. Okay, so we still need to find the sewing needle, the last kids, with the S being very hesitant. We need to do the berry patch, the eggs, unlocking the chests. Yeah, okay.
Good lad. This shouldn't take long.
The worst is 358 over 2 days. Is 358 over 2 days even like necessary to like
It isn't he?
get the game? Like get the story and stuff? Like is it lore critical?
Hello, Bilbo. We still
Not
got
really.
lots of
Okay,
supplies
I might just skip that one honestly. There's so much Kingdom Hearts content that I don't know if I have the strength. If I have the strength to get through all of it. Excuse me.
Good morning, Loretta.
Street of plot summary. Okay, I will do.
Bilbo, Bumber the dwarf tried to buy some sugar and spice, but I couldn't find the keys to my spice chests. Your mother had a talent for opening locks without a key. Do you have that talent too? Pick the locks on those chests and you're welcome to all the spices you need.
So in this game's canon, Bilbo's mother is an expert lockpick, which is a very strange skill to have as a hobbit. They made a movie version of 358 over 2. Interesting. Okay, so the lockpicking is pretty interesting. There are a bunch of like micro games that you have to do, and harder locks will have more micro games you need to complete in the time given. So it's pretty interesting. Like here's another micro game that we didn't get on the previous chest. You need to hit green, and then this one has 2, so then we did the 2, and there we go. Ah, the saw guy.
Good day to you, Mr. Baggins.
Hello, Hellman.
Good day to you, Mr. Baggins.
Hello, Hellman.
Oh, I love how they had to like
Good day to you.
make it have the cutscene camera for that interaction. That's very funny. All right. The sewing needle. Oh right, we need to do the crows.
Those scarecrows are useless. Look at those crows sitting there mocking me.
I'm sorry to hear that.
I'll give you a sack of wheat if you'll get rid of those crows.
Very well.
Very well. The randomly placed bales of hay are very important to any rural village in the Shire. People are too mean about Kingdom Hearts. It's not that complicated if you pay attention. Yeah, I don't know. I just... Kingdom Hearts, I don't know if it was made for me. I don't think I was part of the target audience. Okay, we got the needle, so we need to go back.
Thank you, Bilbo. I thought I'd never get rid of those crows.
Right. Got rid of the crows, got the sack of flour. Cool. We need to go all the way back up to the top of the hill near Bilbo's house and give the sewing needle back. Which is just a ridiculous backtrack, but it needs to be done. Mr. Assassin's Creed would love this place. Oh, 100%. Honestly, like, I think Assassin's Creed is too underrated at this point. Like, I know a lot of people give Assassin's Creed a lot of flack, but some of those games, man, they rot the brain. I don't know why the like combative music is playing right now. That should only be happening inside of the berry patch, but it's happening here. Oh, I'm going way too far. Judging you intensely based on your answer. Yeah, okay. I'll stream one of the Assassin's Creeds one of these days and I'll change your mind.
Find my quilting needle?
Here it is.
Thank you, Bilbo. Please take these.
Got Gammer sausages.
Best
Oh,
in Hobbiton.
yes. All right. It's still playing. That's so funny. That shouldn't be happening, but here we are. It's so weird how Assassin's Creed became a different series for a while. Are you referring to when it was like really shit from like the 3 to Syndicate era? Or are you talking about like when it was just way different, like with Origins to Valhalla? Because there is a difference. Like, I definitely agree that Origins to Valhalla is like a completely different series. When like it wasn't about the assassins. Yeah, I guess or sneaking. Yeah, I mean, I can't say too much because I know how people feel about like the newer Assassin's Creeds, but like Valhalla is one of my favorite Assassin's Creeds. Not as good as 2. 2 is definitely still my favorite. I haven't played Brotherhood or Revelations, which I hear are like the best too. So I think I need to play some of those on stream, but
You're too good at this game.
haven't played Valhalla. I can't judge you. Yeah. After having played Valhalla, my opinion on which one is it? It's Odyssey. My opinion on Odyssey has changed. I think Odyssey is quite a bit weaker than Valhalla in a lot of ways. Waves 2, yeah, 100%. Assassin's Creed 2 was like one of the first games I ever played all the way 100% to, like on the old like PS3. And that's like a pretty beefy game to 100%. That was like maybe 150 hours. Gotta talk kind of quietly here because the chickens might wake up. Okay, we got the eggs. I'm just gonna show you guys what it looks like when you fuck up. And then the fucking berry patch music on top of it. Oh my god. There you go. Most excellent. Okay, I actually need to redo that because it went back to my most recent save. Yeah, no, like cross my heart, hope to die. Assassin's Creed isn't that bad, y'all. Like, it has some interesting stuff going for it. Same with like Far Cry. Like I know a lot of people say, and I definitely say this too, where Far Cry kind of just like became very samey after 3. But like I don't know, there's something about like New Dawn and 6 just like I don't know, brainworms me. I think Ubisoft just knows how to make games for people like me. Okay, now we're doing the berry patch. So this is the stealth section of the video game. Gotta collect the berries. You can see. Woo! I think he heard me. No, we're good. Okay. The dust coming from his feet looks wet. I hadn't noticed that.
I've got all the food Bomber could possibly
All right.
want. At least for the
There we go. We leveled up. So, oh shit. We're good. I want to get that crystal. I know it's like 1 or 2 points, but it'll annoy me if I don't get it. The music is trying so hard to figure out what to do. That's very funny. You had the Loader Fellowship of the Ring game as a kid, but was too scared because there was a scary Sauron game over screen. Or game over screen. Yeah, I never played the 2002 Loader game, but it would be an interesting one to explore on stream potentially. I'm definitely very interested because it's like a weird, like it's in that weird state between like the movies and the books. Ubisoft should make a game for someone like me. I love banging my head into walls over and over. Yeah, well, you know, that's kind of most Ubisoft games, I think. Played the beginnings of Assassin's Creed 1, and it's so funny the main character has an American accent just because. Yeah. I mean, yeah.
Now get into the Green Dragon Inn. The others are waiting.
Assassin's Creed 1 was like, what, 2006, 2007? So I would say you can't blame them, but it's still very funny. Okay. Yeah, I think we got everything. So we can head on in. Let's talk to shit. Is this Feely or Keely? I'm gonna guess Keely.
Bravo, you made it in time.
I'm kind of the best.
For you inside. When you are ready to leave Hobbiton, just open the door to the Green Dragon Inn.
I mean, it was a 50-50 chance, but I'm kind of the best. Yeah, no, Desmond was an interesting character, at least near-ish the start. I don't know. I remember him being pretty good in 2, and then they kind of just didn't do anything with him in 3, which was... You know, you can't fault 3. Oh, I didn't get all of the silver pennies. But I missed 10 courage points. That's frustrating. Those pennies have been. I don't care. And then between levels, you have this vendor, which is really interesting because like you can do like a permanent upgrade or get some consumables and stuff, which is just, it's a little weird. It's a little weird to have in this like, because you can't go back to levels and stuff. So it's a little, I don't know. It's, I can't think of other games that do this, which is strange. But right now we don't have any money for any of this stuff, so I'm just going to get a health potion because I'm probably gonna need it. All right.
He regretted leaving home almost immediately.
And we're on to level 2.
In the dangerous Lonelands, they found themselves cold, wet, and low on food. Suddenly, Barleen noticed the light of a fire. Thorin sent their new burglar, Bilbo, to investigate.
Desmond wasn't really developed, I think. It's just that in 1 and 2, he was constantly being under threat and having to make tough decisions while finding pieces of Eden. So the bit of character he had was shown under pressure. Yeah, definitely. I think 3... I don't know, I haven't played 3 in a long time, but I definitely think 3 didn't have that sense of pressure. Like, obviously the world was ending. Spoilers for... It wasn't really spoilers for 3, but the world was ending. But it really felt like he was just kind of fucking around in this big empty temple for the entire game, with nothing else going on. Okay, so we are in level 2. This is the part of the Hobbit where they meet the trolls. So you can see the smoke there off in the distance. That's where we're headed. Or I guess this guy will explain it.
Now's the burglar's turn. Scuttle off and investigate that firelight. See if it's safe.
Yeah. Okay. So we need to figure out what the firelight is. Got my stick. We don't have Sting yet, which isn't too much of a concern because Sting doesn't do too much more. I think it just does more damage or something. Aw, Keely.
Miss Bratted Rain, I'm catching cold. Could you please bring me a Burberry plant?
We're so bad you could do a dodge roll. I was playing. I've been going through all of the Dark Souls again, and I was playing a lot of Dark Souls 3 today. I also wish I had a dodge roll. The amount of just things that this game doesn't do
Certainly doesn't look as friendly
as a kind of like combat focused in a few areas kind of makes it a little frustrating. Like every attack, you're just kind of locked in place for like a second afterwards, and it's so disorienting coming from something as fluid as like Dark Souls. And then like oh god, I'm getting wrecked by these wolves. I think you can, yeah, okay, you can do a jump attack with the stick. But only Souls game you've beaten is Sekiro. That's really funny because I have not beaten Sekiro. I'm a huge Souls fan, but I don't know, Sekiro just I kind of bounced off of it. I don't know. I definitely got pretty far in it, but maybe about halfway or so. I can't remember where I stopped playing, but yeah, I have been meaning to go back to Sekiro. FromSoft is a game with co-op in it. I've been having a lot of fun with co-op modded into Elden Ring. My first playthrough of Dark Souls 3 was a co-op playthrough. There's definitely a lot of ways to do co-op FromSoft Souls games. It can be a little annoying. Especially like Dark Souls 3, where you have some bosses that are like, you know, solo only. Dark Souls 2 has those too, I think. But yeah, Sekiro's good. Breathe, Sekiro. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I was considering.
Those look treacherous, Bilbo. If they're too far apart, use your walking stick to help you jump.
Thanks,
Good
Pauline.
luck, Bilbo.
I was definitely considering doing some Dark Souls streams eventually. Look at this. It's a Souls-like already, right? You've got the cut, you've got the shortcut. That's all you need, right? Like I don't have to do that 30 seconds of walking anymore. Yeah, 100%. I've been replaying the Souls games a bit because there are a couple that I haven't finished yet, one of which being Sekiro. So I think I might stream Sekiro when I get there. I want to finish Dark Souls 3 again. I probably want to do like a silly challenge run of one of the Soulses on stream, like heaviest weapon or something. I've been thinking a bit of that. So if there's interest in it, you know, kneel in front of Gandalf to spend your souls. Honestly, if this game was a Souls-like, a million times better already. I mean, you've got the save pedestals or whatever. That's pretty much a bonfire right there.
If I can reach
Played DS3 when you were like 11. Oh man. Okay. I'm doing the calculations in my head. I think I was 17 when Dark Souls 3 was something I was paying attention to. Let's see, so because I remember playing through it in college with a friend. And I started college at 16. So I think Dark Souls 3 came out in 2016, right? So I would have started college the same year. Got to Blighttown somehow and had no idea what to do. Yeah, no, Blighttown and Dark Souls 1. as a level designer, Blighttown is awful. It does so many things pretty poorly, in my opinion. And you know, like going through the nostalgia goggles and stuff, you know, Dark Souls 1. Oh my god, I'm actually gonna die. How do I use the I need the medicine. How do I use the medicine? Or like the health potion. Items. Inventory. There we go. Okay, there we go. Not gonna die now. Cool. These guys are ridiculous, so I definitely would have died from them. Well, maybe not, but you know. I mean, Dark Souls 3 has some pretty rough level design too in some places. I remember I got through Farron, I think yesterday, and like all of Farron is just rough. Stock door opening sound effect for that chain. That's very funny. Yeah, no, after finishing Dark Souls 2, those are rupees. They are legally not rupees. They are legally distinct from rupees, and the Legend of Bilbo does not have rupees. Thank you. Woke mob wants you rupeeless. I mean, boss makes 100 rupees. I make 1 rupee. That's why I adventure on company time. It doesn't even rhyme. Oh goodness. Okay. Yeah, no, there's no mob control in this game. If you swing anything, you're just kind of stuck in place for a second. It's very rough. There we go. Okay. You'll just get ganked. Ah, fuck. There we go. Got a health potion. It's great. Okay. I make 1, my boss make 2. That's why I hate what I do. Yeah, there you go. That's pretty good. All right. What am I doing? Right, I'm filling up this basin with water. I don't think there's anything else here. Did I get that skeleton key? Hold on. I did. Okay. Yeah, cool. This is definitely not the most complex level design. I mean, first of all, it's a game made for like, what is this, rated E? It's rated E. So it's not meant to be super difficult, but this is also level 2, and it does get a lot more intricate and interesting. Hey, I leveled up. There we go. We got 5 pips now. Oh my goodness. There we go. All right. This guy. You know, there is something to be said about how reasonably okay it's cromulent. The platforming is cromulent. It's fine. This whirlpool here kind of shows just how okay the platforming is. You know, if the platforming wasn't okay, I probably wouldn't be able to make these jumps with any confidence, but the fact that I can probably says something about it. Non-linearity people, when I show them how to unclog their bathtub without an alternate route. Yeah, I mean, you don't need non-linearity to make a level design complex and interesting, but a lot of it is player choice, you know? Like, a player's approach to a given problem can and probably should be a little varied, you know? I think that's the way we need to go. Yeah, and then it's just a bunch of not rupees here. Okay. Ooh. Yeah, I would actually argue that non-linearity is an okay thing to have in a lot of situations. Not every game needs to have player choice in the traversal of a space, you know? Um, but we could do whole lectures on that, and I have.
Can't go back now. Oh my.
These guys are epic.
Mutton yesterday, mutton today, and blimey, it don't look like mutton again tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Blinking bit of man flesh have we had?
Shut your mouth. You can't expect folk to stop here just to be ate by you and Bert.
Bert, Tom, and William.
3 wicked, huge trolls. I'd better tell the dwarves. Oh, but they'll just say that a really first-class burglar would have picked the troll's pockets. Oh, wait, a pocketbook. I could sneak past them when they aren't looking and take it. Oh, I'll need to stay away from those noisy leaves, though.
I think this is canon to the book too. It's been ages since I've read The Hobbit, but I think he genuinely just like saw these trolls and was like, I better steal something from them, which is very fun. All right, so this is a bit of a stealth section. He is appointed as the group robber. Robbers gotta rob. For real, for real. There are still parts of this section that I don't know how to do. Like there are like bits of not rupees that I just don't know how to get. Like that purple one there. I was pointing at my screen like you knew where I was pointing. Saw the purple one, you know what I mean. Stealing is always encouraged, especially when it is... Why is my camera doing that? Okay. Especially when it's against 3 big, ugly, huge trolls named Bert, Tom, and William. There's people named Rob and there's people named Rich. Yeah, 100%. And Rob and Rich would be a fantastic name for a couple of dudes just hanging out, you know? That's not what I wanted to do. All right, so this guy walks away. And then we gotta get around to this rock before he turns around. Scratching his back. That probably feels fantastic. I love the jiggle physics on his belly. The Rob-Rich dichotomy should be studied. Uh-huh. All right, so now we gotta sneak behind Tom. I mean, this segment of level, okay. It's an interesting texture of challenges, right? So we just got through like the timing section with Bert. No. I think that's Bert. Is that Bert? I don't know. We got through the timing section with the first troll where it tested your skills in paying attention to your surroundings and timing your movements to a cue. And now this section says, okay, now you need to be exceptionally precise with your movements. There is no timing here. And it's just, it's a neat little transition to and from different types of movement challenge, you know? It's kind of like a boss fight of platforming. Oh God, I almost didn't make that. In a very interesting way. Like there's no combat going on, but it's still testing players' skills. Jesus. Yeah, no, this guy is massive.
Bet I can tiptoe past him while he yawns.
So now we just got through the precision test we need to go through another timing test that has a higher level of tension because the threat is closer and the window is smaller. So we're going to go do that now. So this is an expansion of the timing test that also uses components of what we learned from the precision test by sneaking past a troll very closely to him. Neck contracted when you saw that jump. Oh, yeah. Oh, I don't know who saw me. Oh, it was Bert. It was that guy way off in the distance. Yeah, this guy. Fucking cheap.
What is it?
All right, let's try that again. Did I? Okay, I need to collect those. Oh, and that's fun. So this is where the next level is, right here. So you can see all those little like platforms off in the distance. That's it's not the same geometry as the next level, but it's more or less mapping out the next level in a low geometry way, which is very cute. Oh no, I do want to save. Come on. There we go. All right, we're gonna wait for the next yawn. All right. Okay, and Bert is not looking. Where's that other purple gem? It's like, oh, it's right up there. Okay, it's up on the next rock. This troll making me sleepy. Oh, 100%. I remember pretending to be that troll and just trying to yawn for as long as he could. And this was when I was like, I don't know, 7 or 8. So I didn't have the lung capacity to do so, which was hilarious. It's already been an hour. Yeah, no, it's 100%. Like, time flies when you're having fun, right? We'll probably stream for about another hour, I'd say, until 8 p.m. EST, probably. We'll wait for Bert to pass by just because I know he likes to snipe me. There we go.
Here, who are you?
Blimey, look what I'm copped.
And you get caught either way, which is a little confusing, but the game goes on with it, so it's fine. All the pennies. Did we get all the rupees? No, we didn't. Not by a long shot. What did I missed like 2. Oh, I didn't give Keely his fucking berries. God damn it. Whatever. I don't care. I was very close. I didn't give Keely the berries, which is one quest.
When the
And that
dwarves
probably would have
crept
given
up
me
to
the rest of the
investigate, trolls popped them all into
rupees.
sacks.
For most of them.
Suddenly, the trolls started arguing. Gandalf imitated their voices and tricked them into a nasty fight. They fought until dawn. When the sun rose, the trolls turned to stone.
Classic. Classic from the Hobbit book. I remember in the Lord of the Rings video game, right? On the way to or from Weathertop, you could see the stone trolls, right? And I think that was like in reference to a scene that was either deleted or in this extended edition of Fellowship.
From the sun. We must look into it. Find the troll cave, Bilbo.
Yeah, okay. There's a scene in Fellowship of the Ring, the Peter Jackson movie, where the hobbits come across the stone trolls from the Hobbit, and they like make a remark on it or just pass by it or something. And that wasn't in the theatrical release that was shown in like theaters and TV and stuff. I vaguely recall seeing it in the extended edition. I don't know. I have the extended edition on Blu-ray because of course I do. And I think that's there. which is it's very fun, and they put that in the Lego game as well for Lord of the Rings. You can find the stone trolls somewhere near Weathertop.
Silly time to go pocket picking when we wanted fire and food.
Lightning question: name your favorite type of wood.
Gandalf said he left our company for
Ironwood.
good. I asked him
Mahogany's
about
really good
that
too. Yeah.
time, and he said,
I spent a little bit of time in Southern Africa, and Southern Africa just grows mahogany naturally. They almost use it like cedar, you know, like it's a really good wood to just make constructions out of. So African mahogany is just like very common to just like make doors and shit out of, which is crazy to think about from someone who like grew up in a culture where mahogany is like very luxury material, you know.
You will learn new fighting skills when you open them.
Some kind of African tree behind your house. Yeah, no, African plants are bonkers. If you go anywhere in Southern Africa, probably in other parts of Africa too, the trees grow spikes. Not like needles and stuff, but like on the boughs of the trees and the trunk of the trees, they're just these like multi-inch long spikes running along the bark. And that's to prevent a lot of these larger animals like elephants and stuff from running into them, because they're almost like bramble bushes to them, you know. Also has spikes. Yeah, no, they're gnarly looking. Like you look at those trees and they're just like everywhere, and you're like, wow, everything in Africa is so much more hardcore than in America. It's wild. It's crazy. The roots are breaking through your backyard's concrete. Oh my goodness. I think in that case, you usually have to rip up the concrete, right? I mean, or the tree might. I don't know what you do in that situation.
That was quite a climb. I have to catch my breath.
Any sign of the troll cave?
No. Or the key.
Key?
Long ago, the Witch King's people built strongholds in this land. Wicked creatures like trolls get the keys and use the locked vaults to hide from the sun.
Glowing, that's Gimli's dad from the movies, from the sequel to The Hobbit. No image sending function. That's right. I've been meaning to make a Discord server for everyone who actually enjoys my streams somehow. How's your weekend? Oh, it's fantastic. It's almost over now. It's, you know, it's Sunday. But I'm doing very well. How are you doing? Marcus 5400. I'm fighting the urge to use the right bumper and trigger to do attacks. I always have to remember that it's B. Come on. Come on. There we go. All right. Now you're just being silly. There we go. What kind of muscle memory is C-stick for attacks? Okay. Do you play melee or something? I am not trying to attack with C-stick. I'm trying to keep them in frame. I don't know. I have the habit of just moving the C-stick around when I get the chance to, I guess. Right, those ones break. Fuck, how do I do that? They're gonna regrow, right? Yeah, okay. I don't know. I guess I never noticed that I do that before. That's very funny. Yeah, no, I don't play too much melee. I think I've only ever played melee like once or twice in my life. I have played a little bit of ultimate, but just in like a casual sense. Nothing too major. You know. Unironic Wii Fit trainer main. Alright. They always present you with like 5 or 6 of these bastards at once, and it's very annoying. Used to be a Ness main. I have a friend who's a Ness main, and they always play very annoyingly. It's just a bit too much PK fire spam for my enjoyment. But I think I've learned to handle that pretty well, having played against my friends so often. So I guess I'm over it. You're bad at him, so it evened out. Perfect. Yeah, no, the only cure for a Ness main is to be bad at Ness, to not be a Ness main, essentially. All right, there should be an elf around this corner. Yeah, there we go. Got good at Ken to fight your friends Mishima. Well, now essentially you're just playing different game.
I was injured by 3 trolls. I barely managed to escape into these caves. My healing draft is in the next chamber, but I'm too weak to get it. Can you bring it to
Then you
me?
gave up. Very valid.
Please.
Yeah, the healing draft. Okay. I know where that is, but first, there's a boss fight. Oh yeah. So the game calls these his minions. The little versions of this guy who run around during this battle, these guys. But I always thought of them as the like children of this guy, which is a bit more fucked up, to be honest. Hey, you. Forgot how to do this one. I think you do have to just kill the little minions every once in a while. There we go, yeah. All right. Yeah, and he tips over, and then you can beat him up a little bit. Okay. Should be one more attack, I think. Of course, it spawned 3 of the minions now. Oh, goodness. There we go.
If Bull Roarer Took could see me now.
Victory music's very cute. Expected the game to play a jungle track. That'd be interesting. There is what is more or less a jungle level. It's not a it's the Mirkwood, I think. Is that the Mirkwood? Which one's the Mirkwood? Maybe it's not the Mirkwood. I can't remember. The one with the wood elves, and like all the spiders and stuff. That's about as close as this game gets to a jungle level. And I remember as a kid, on my first playthrough, I couldn't get through it because I was, I don't know, too scared or something. There we go. There's the healing draft.
Healing draft. Oh, I hope I'm not too late to save her.
There we go. Oh, jungle like the genre. I'm not familiar. Jungle music.
Oh, thank you, friend. I am Lyanna of the Wood Elves.
Bilbo Baggins of the Shire, at your service. I'm searching for the Troll Cave. Do you know how I can find it?
You will need this if you want to find the Troll Cave. But beware, these caverns are filled with the Witch King's traps.
Don't know how to describe jungle music. You know, I'm gonna do my best to make a Discord server, and I'll probably have that up for next week. At which point you're free to join it and link some jungle music, dude. These guys are gross. And there we go. Get some healing. Oh, how do you get those? Oh, you just go up. Okay, that makes sense. Hey. Shit. There we go. thought jungle was like D&B, but more chill. It's D&B. I'm very not hip on the genres of music nowadays. I only just learned about breakcore like a few months ago after started playing Neon White. So I'm very much not in the know, unfortunately. Neon White's another great game. If anyone's ever seen any gameplay of Neon White at all, it's a first-person shooter, but like barely. Um, it's very much more like those Twitch reaction kind of games. Very speedrunner friendly. It really motivates its players to become speedrunners, which is very fun. Yeah. I got a few of my friends Neon White for Christmas just because I wanted to see more Steam friends on the friends leaderboard, just to show them like how much better at the game I am. So I got them the game to show them how much they suck at it. Because I just completely style on them time wise. I haven't gone through the entire game with like the intent of speedrunning, but in the levels I have done that on, you know, it's like top 500-ish. So I'm you know, I'm reasonably okay at Neon White. I wouldn't say I'm like one of the best. I'm not like a speedrunner, but it's definitely I've gotten the Neon White earworms. I forget where this path goes. I think it's just up the hill with like the goop. I feel like I'm going the right way, so I should probably backtrack and see what's the other way. Stop humble bragging. Yeah, all right. I might play Neon White at some point then, because that's always a fun one. I love the sound effects the stick makes on the rocks in this level. Yeah, okay, there's a chest here. I saw your health cone from behind the rocks. You can't trick me. All right, let's get back to where we were. I do love the aesthetics of this cave. Like the mushrooms, it's very classic like fantasy cave, which is very fun. Honestly, like the aesthetics of just all of this game is fantastic. And we'll get to a really good part of the level soon after we get this chest. Is there anything around here? There is. Glowy mushrooms are so good. Oh, 100%. The new frog lights in Minecraft literally just like made for glowy mushrooms. Like it's we're living in our prime, honestly, Minecraft builders right now. All right, this one takes me up. I don't think I need to go down there anymore. Okay. Yeah, so now we can head to this section. They do a fun little level design trick here where
Sunlight again.
you come back out and you have a really good view of where you have been. Oh shit, I missed that white gem there. Fuck. I might have to go back down for that. But yeah, you can like see where you came from. And it's a look behind, right? Like you can feel the gravity of what you have accomplished in your playtime. Do I go back down to that white gem that I missed? There's also a chest there. I don't know. I'll let you guys decide. Do I go back down there? It's gonna do a little bit of backtracking, but might be worth it. What do you say? I think I'll skip it for now, and we can come back to it if we decide later. Go for completion. Okay, yeah. Sounds good. think we just jump here. There we go. Because that's like a huge chunk to our next level. So that's going to be good for... You definitely want to not ignore those guys for the early levels, because it does get pretty challenging nearish the end, especially with all the poison spiders and stuff that come up. So it's definitely good not to slack there. I wish there was a bit of like a Dark Souls shortcut from here to where I drop down, just because now I have to do quite a bit of backtracking, but I think it was worth it. Good call, chat. Let's stop for some healing too. Oh shoot, didn't even see those. Well, all that healing went to waste. It's okay, there's more up here. There we go. We are going to stop to save as well, because I don't want to have to do that again. Every time you see those vines, yeah, no, the vine texture in this game is a classic, absolute banger. Getting memories of that room in the pirate ship with that 15 ropes. Oh yeah, I remember that. It's like the kind of tutorial kind of thing. Yeah. I also have Wind Waker for the GameCube. We might play that at some point. Never finished Wind Waker. I know, kind of sacrilege, but never did it. So it is the GameCube version as well, so it's gonna have the like Triforce Quest problem, but that might be fun to do on stream. I'm definitely on a bit of a classic GameCube game kick right now, so that seems like something we could do pretty easily.
Oh, drat these dark caves.
One back in the caves. All right. So there we go. So it opens up and it gets kind of wild over here. So it's pretty straightforward still, but there's a lot more stuff going on. So we'll have a good time. It's an adventure. I love enemies that are just invincible until till they decide to not be invincible anymore. It's always fun. Oh, almost fell off the edge. Okay. Gonna save. Yeah, I think we can go for another 30 more minutes. I think that's pretty doable. Let's see. Do I even want to bother with... Oh, shit. Yeah, no, we're bothering with that. Yeah, so these green ones grow or shrink depending on what they decide to do. This one's going to go down. So we can collect this bad boy. Ooh, okay, we're good. We might need to wait for that vine to come back down, yeah. And then I don't know where we go from here. Back over this way? Oh no, I think we go to this, ooh, this yellow, and then back here. There we go. Okay. It's just a green gem, but I might as well. I feel like there's something behind this. Oh, there is. I don't remember this part. Oh, right, I do remember this part. There we go. All right. This one's gonna have a lot of bits to it. Fuck, okay. There we go. Expert throwing tactics. Excellent. Oh, did I miss? Hold on. Oh, I didn't miss it. Okay. There's another tactics that I didn't remember or recall grabbing, so. Right. Can't do that with the walking stick. You can't break the spider webs. You just started college and they're making you do vocab words for the rest of the week, for the first week of work. God bless easy work. Yeah, yeah. What are you studying? Basic requirement stuff. Yeah, definitely. Ooh, study biology. Yeah, yeah. Bio is always very fun. Come on. Like I said before, I did college back when I was 16, so a lot of it was more of the basic requirement stuff, but I also did a couple biology classes, and those were always the most fun. Despite all of the paperwork and stuff you needed to do. But the lectures were fantastic. The labs were great. Yeah, no, bio is very fun. Still undecided on what exactly. Honestly, like what is it? Organic chemistry? I think that's like a very interesting topic. So I think if you want to go down the medical biology track, like organic chemistry is the way to go, you know. Haven't stepped into an actual college until now. Yeah, definitely. A big step. I mean, that's like oh, these little dudes. Oh goodness. I opened a menu. These tiny fuckers. Come on. Stop backflipping away from me. They're everywhere, dude. Stop it. Jesus Christ. Okay. One left. There we are. It's cool, but you hate chem equations. I kind of liked the chem equations actually. Like I think that's why I preferred chemistry over biology. Just because it was like it was like science. It was the closest to science math you get, you know, other than like physics and stuff, which I would argue is just more math. So bad at chem and great at bio. Yeah, no, like it's definitely a personal preference thing. So shit at math. Yeah, aren't we all, right? Yeah, no, but like, well, if you're really into bio and you want to do medical stuff, it's medical research is like big right now. I'm as good at chem. Yeah, yeah. I do my best. Okay. I think we need to use this platform to get up. Oh, no, that's not it. Goodbye. All right, you can. There you go. Come on. All right, perfect. Yeah. Let's try that again. Should save after I do the rest of this bullshit. Okay, yeah, so we need to get that key. And to get that key, we need to go over here. feel the power course through my controller. Really. I mean, it is just an Xbox controller. You're in the game. You are Bilbo Baggins. I am Bilbo Baggins. All right, let's try that again. All right, let's do this for real this time. Bilbo Swaggins. Yeah, for real. Honestly, this man's swagger in this game is unmatched, to be quite honest. And then this was entirely unnecessary to complete the game. Fantastic. Jump back on this platform, get there before that goes. Perfect. Oh, no. Okay. Gotta lock in. Gotta get in the zone. Gotta pep myself up, you know? Just fucking go for it. All right. Oh, I don't have a serious face. I 100% have resting unserious face. There's nothing funny about this. I mean, he is falling to his death in a very anticlimactic way, which is quite hilarious. And I'm just kind of pro at this game, actually. Ooh, almost slipped off, but we're good. Recovered. Look at that. Yeah, I'm kind of a god. All right, there's the Dark Souls shortcut there. So let's keep going. I don't know how too much. I think there's not much of this level left, actually. Yeah, okay, it's just this. We got wolves. I don't think I 100%ed it because I don't think I ever got to the end of the other end of the spider webs, but I'm okay with that. I'm okay with not getting to the other end of the spider webs. There we go. Okay, we have the key. And let's unlock the troll door.
What a beautiful blade with elvish runes. Barely a pocket knife for a troll, but perfect for a hobbit. But you'll need
Let's fucking go.
I know. I will give you a name, and I shall call you
Sting. Excellent. I think that's where we're gonna end it today. I don't have the confidence that I could finish another level in half an hour. So that's gonna be it. Definitely coming back to this one though, because it's just an absolute banger of a game. And it's been a great time. So I hope you guys have a good rest of your night. Some of you are probably heading to sleep pretty soon, so have a good sleep. Have a good Monday morning. I'm probably going to stream again. I don't know. We'll see. If not sometime this week, then probably let's just say Friday. I'm gonna stream on Friday, and call it there. So thanks for watching. Thanks for stopping by. Have a good rest of your night. Later.